Hello, thank you for tuning into From Darkness to Light. My name is Shawnee and I will be your host. This is the energy check for the male and female Sagittarius collective. Now, Sag, keep in mind this is a collective reading and it will not resonate with all Sagittariuses. And for my cross watchers, please feel free to reverse the roles as they apply to you. Now, Sag, let's see what you got. Okay, so for starters, Sag, you have the Knight of Crystals. Okay, there's something coming in that may be taking a long time to come in, transpire or happen. Okay, it's something here that's taking its time, or this can be you taking your time in general. Okay? But whatever it is, it's slow moving with that Nine of Crystals there. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. So at the bottom, I feel like this is relevant. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups, we have the Three of Daggers, and we have the Ten of Crystals here. It feels like somebody wants to apologize for someone else or their family. And this is a side message. Seven of Crystals, Four of Cups. Okay, it seems to me like okay, so, and this is not for everybody, this is for some of you. Side message. Is somebody here that's looking to apologize, Sagittarius, for choosing money or choosing their family over you? Okay? It could be either or depending on what your situation is, Sagittarius. But there's an apology here, and it seems like it's taking forever. It seems like it's taking forever. And if this is something that you already know about, Sagittarius, like somebody knows they're wrong, knows they owe an apology, because that's what it feels like, knows they owe an apology, and it's taking their time about going about it or whatever the case may be. This could be why that Knight of Crystals energy is here. Why you feel like something is taking so long, okay? I feel like somebody may have messed up in something, and somebody here may be holding on to that, waiting for an apology. And that's for some of you. Let's see what else we have here. I'm not taking all that. Somebody might be feeling a little desperate. Sag. You know what the energy is all over the place here, Sag. Hold on. We have the Seven of Wands here. Basically, stand your ground. Be patient. Be patient. Stand your ground. Okay, so with the Seven of Wands here, let's get into it before I forget and pull another card. So with the Seven of Wands here, Sagittarius, again, it goes back to the story I just told you. If you know somebody, and that feels like what's happening here. If you're dealing with somebody, know somebody that's looking to come back around or come back in, and they know they owe you some type of an apology because they know they were wrong at something, whether it was doing or saying or whatever the case may be. They know they were wrong, and you may be expecting or waiting for an apology before you actually let this person back in, or something. You're waiting for something to be said, something that satisfies you. It doesn't have to be an apology. For some of you, it could be just addressing the situation and explain why things happen the way that they happen, or addressing the situation and explain why you were treated the way that you were treated. Okay, whatever the case may be. Doesn't even have to be an apology here, but whatever, Spirit is telling you to stand your ground with the Seven of Wands here, because I feel like for a lot of you, you decided not to let this person in, back in, or you decided, and it doesn't mean that you're not already speaking to them, or you haven't started back accepting phone calls from them, or something of that nature. No. I'm talking about let them back in. Like, let them back into your heart. Let them back into your circle of trust. Let them back in. So that doesn't mean that you're not already speaking to this person. I feel like for a lot of you, you may already be speaking to this person, but you're still waiting on that. Whether that is an apology or whether that is to address the elephant in the room, to address the situation, to address how things transpired, played out, or how you were treated in general. I feel like that is what you were waiting on from this person, and this person actually knows it. This person knows that's what you're waiting on. So Spirit is telling you. Like, and it's not like this person don't know that they've done something wrong or anything like that, because Spirit is telling you to stand your ground. Hold your defenses. Hold your defenses. Don't fall victim. Okay? Don't fall victim, because things may not be what it seems. This person may be trying to get back in without ever addressing the situation or showing any type of remorse or giving some type of apology here. Okay, male or female. Spirit is telling you to stand your ground. Let's get one more for you, Sag. It could have been something as small as saying something that hurts your feelings. Whatever the case may be, you know what it is. Because Spirit is telling you, yeah, stand your ground. If it's something that's owed here, wait till it's delivered or paid. Or let it go. Or let it go. We have the Queen of Daggers here. So for some of you, this situation can be involving air energy. Okay, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but does not have to be. This is the energy that's just coming up for me. Okay, yeah, male or female, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, somebody that you may have kids with, doesn't have to be. Okay, this could be somebody that you have kids with, you see, holding the baby. All right, so whatever the case may be, Spirit is telling you to stand your ground. Stand your ground. Okay. We have the Five of Crystals here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody here, like I said, is feeling desperate. Desperate. Lonely and heartbroken here. Three of Swords at the top of the deck. Looking for another opportunity or a chance. Waiting for another opportunity or chance. Feeling betrayed. Burdens, problems with, yeah. So you got your help. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Spirit is telling you to stand your ground regarding this situation, Sagittarius. Like I said, you're owed something, and it's not even just about being owed that apology or whatever the case may be. The point of the matter is, if this is somebody that you want to have some type of solid friendship relationship with, or whatever the case may be, if this is a baby mother, a baby father, whatever the case may be in this situation, and you're trying to build something solid with this individual, certain things can't go unpunished. And it's not to say that you are punishing an individual. I use punish because it's lack of a better word. Certain things just cannot be let go of just like that without being addressed, okay? Without being addressed, because there's a reason for this. Because it'll continue happening. If a person knows that they can get away with something and they don't have to address the situation or face it later or whatever the case may be, and it involves hurting you or not, hurting your feelings or not, betraying you or not, whatever the case may be in this situation, right? And they know they can keep coming back and forth, and you're not standing your ground, okay? You're not putting up your boundaries, that putting up your guard. They're not going to respect your boundaries either. They're going to keep doing the same thing that they were doing, and they're going to keep coming back because they know that you're going to keep letting them back in. That is why you have to stand your ground. That is why you have to stand your ground, because even if you let this individual back in without getting what's necessary to move on from the past, if you let this person back in without getting what's necessary to move on from the path, it's only going to happen again. And them coming out apologizing or explaining or expressing the situation, Sagittarius, doesn't necessarily mean that it won't happen again anyway. It depends on the type of individual that you are dealing with. If this is somebody that just gives it up like this is how they rock, this is who they are, how you expecting this person to change overnight? There's no such thing. People don't change overnight. People change, but they don't change overnight. And sweetie, Saggy, it normally take people years to change. Years to change. So this is also something that you're going to have to come to terms with. Have to accept that this person may never change. You may be waiting for a lifetime for this person to come in and apologize or address the situation or whatever the case may be. You might be waiting a lifetime and it may never happen. It may never happen. So yeah, Spirit is telling you in this situation, Sag, stand your ground. No more back and forth. No more back and forth. Because either this situation is for you or it's not. It's either for you or it's not. But do you want to have to keep repeating the same toxic and negative cycle with this individual or with anybody else? With anybody else. If this is a lover, if this is somebody that you got kids by who did this to you, right? How would you react if this was a friend or a family member that did this to you? Would you treat them in the same manner? And most of you wouldn't. Most of you wouldn't. Because this is a baby mother or a baby father or whatever the case may be. Most of you wouldn't. Okay? Most of you will cut that bad leg, that bad hand off and keep it moving. Whether it's a friend, a family member, or whatever the case may be. But because it's somebody that you may have kids by, or you may have slept with, or you may got some type of attachment to, you allow them to play by different rules. No. There's lessons to be learned. There's lessons to be learned. Handle that situation how you would handle a situation as if it was your friend who did this to you, or if it was your family member that did this to you. Handle that situation the same way. Because at the end of the day, if they thought as strongly about you or this situation as apparently you do, why is it taking so long to address the situation? Why is it taking so long to apologize? Answer that and you'll have your answer. You'll know what you need to do if you don't already know. Sag, that's what I have for you and I hope it helped. See you next time.